Hey guys, welcome back to Sip, Savor, and Celebrate. I'm Chris.
And I'm Devin.
And we've got one I've been waiting to do for a while. So much so that I actually had to rebuy my Blanco because I already drank it all, waiting for us to do it. However,
when you have 800 bottles, you know, it takes a minute to go through each one.
we were at breakfast this morning, and we were going through them like, well, we can do this brand, we can do this brand, we got to do this brand, and we haven't touched them yet, you know? I mean, we still got Alchemy in there. We've got Carrera, we've got Don Abram, we've got the Santa Lesa, we got so many we still got to get to, and I got more coming.
Right.
Actually, not that many. I did buy the El Tesoro Extra Anejo. For that. Okay, so first let's get this out of the way. Ooh! I didn't even notice.
We got two different lots.
I do have the new one.
And a lot 10.
No. They've changed
noms.
Okay, so this is at the old nom.
Yep, $15.99, and this is $16.14.
This is the new nom. I didn't even realize that I got the new nom. Okay, well, there you go. I drank the other one. It was really good. So the old nom is $15.99. And now these are not cheap. I'm going to tell you up front, no, they are not cheap at all. I mean, I think I paid just shy of $100 or something like that. Let me go on to... let me go over here to the Old Faithful Old Town Tequila, because they have everything over there.
Except Desnuda.
Except for Desnuda, that's right. That's true. So let's go Cazcanes, and let's search up their prices that they got. But
I believe this is one of THH's favorite, right?
Yes, he loves Cazcanes.
Yes, he always talks about it. So
all right, so Blanco $72.99. The Blanco number, and they have a Blanco number 10, so they got high strength one. This is the high strength ones.
Mm-hmm.
So this is number 10. That's $100. I paid roughly around that price too for that. And then you've got your Repo, the number 7 Reposado. This is $94.99. I think I paid about $105. And then the Anejo, this is $130. I think I paid somewhere in that neighborhood as well. They're not cheap. They're not cheap. And I'll be honest with you.
But they're also not a flex, so they should be good juice, you know. And
yeah, they're certified, organic, no additives. They're made just right. So go ahead as you pour us out the Blanco. So they are. Let's talk about this. This is made from tequila that's sourced from the valleys. And I've always said that this, to me, is another version of Fortaleza to me. So it's from the valley, natural spring water. So instead of deep well water, they use natural spring water. Fermenting without fibers in stainless steel tanks. They're using both copper pot still and copper coil. They use a roller mill to crush it. They distill it twice. And when they cook it, however, instead of using high-pressure autoclave, which is the big power pressure cooker, they're actually using low pressure on this. Just do it low and slow. And that's what I've got. Now, this is the new
But we're starting to see that a little bit more, is the low and slow.
Yes, and that's better. To me, I think that's better. Now I get to see whether or not you... I don't know if you've ever had the... did you have the old nom when I had the other one? I know you've tried the high proof with us, but...
Possible. I don't know. We got so many. I don't remember what we have and what we don't have.
Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, that one does smell a little different. That does smell a little bit different than the original. The original one gave me exactly Fortaleza vibes to it. This one I'm getting a little bit floral. It's agave. It's agave forward, but sweet agave. Oh, that's nice. What are you thinking?
I'm not sure.
So I get I get it on the nose. No, actually, I didn't get it. I get agave. It's sweet cooked agave. It's
I think that's about all I get though. Is like the kind of sweet cooked agave. I'm not getting really anything undertoning.
No, you're right. I think that's where I'm trying to find it.
I'm not getting, and that's why I guess I'm perplexed. Is because I'm not getting like those mints. I'm not getting any earth. I'm just getting a sweet
So the last
agave.
one, I didn't, instead of the floral notes to it, with the cooked agave. The last one I got cooked agave and in a little more of that olive brine, like a fortaleza.
Right.
But I'm not mad at this. That's just the nose right now.
See.
Salud. Okay, there's that olive brine now. I get cooked agave. I'm getting anise.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Cinnamon.
getting cinnamon, and a little bit of, and a slight olive brine, just a slight. It's not as strong as it was in the first $15.99 batch. But man, this is delicious to me. I think they did a good job when they switched. They didn't go backwards.
Right. And that's, oftentimes why they switch is because they are looking for, an easier output, an improved flavor,
Right. Now, this one is finally available in Michigan. However, good luck finding it. My buddy got it in on his store, and he says, the day I got it in, it's already gone.
Good old Raul, right?
Mm-hmm. Raul. While he's pouring, I want to take a few seconds. Please remember to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget the notification bell. Let us know what we're doing in the comments. Are you liking it? Are you not? Is there something you want us to try? But make sure, keep us involved. We want you to join the family on this one. All right, now we're going up to high strength. Okay, so they do have a
High
9.
strength, different nom.
That's right. This is the original nom, but this is the number 10. Now we did do this in our high proof battle. We didn't talk about the notes and anything like that. This one is let's see here. We're 54, so 108 proof. That's like the G4 108 proof. But yeah, see how like they put the little sticker on there to tell you that it is additive free, which is good. And I like their little saying here on the back. You see that? It says, "True to earth, true to flavor." It's pretty cool.
I'm kind of liking the nose better on this one though, the $15.99.
Okay. Well, don't forget this is high strength, so you're going to get more
Right,
straight out of
true.
the still. You're not diluting it with water. Oh God, that is beautiful. That is there's great, great agave notes. I'm getting the brine. I'm getting earth.
Yup, and you're getting a little
Mineral.
bit of...
It's
Yep.
very, very mineral.
Yep.
Oh, God, that's beautiful. It is not a sugar bomb at all. No, 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 no. Agave, cinnamon. Again, earth.
Yeah, I'll agree with all that.
Holy cow, he agreed with me.
Nice. That's only 2 weeks in a row.
It's good, though. It's really good. But it's expensive. I mean, honestly, it's so amazing. I love it. But again, if you've got the money to spend on it, you need to get you some of this. But if you're looking for something a little bit more tame, I'd probably go the same 108. I'd probably go with the G4. It's maybe a little bit less money on that one, but depends on where you're at too. But ultimately, it's delicious. It's delicious, and if you don't mind spending extra for high quality tequila, then go for it. That's pretty good to me. What's your thoughts? Tell me.
I mean, you could put this up against any of kind of some of our favorites.
Oh yeah,
and it's gonna stand there kind of on its own.
our friend Santiago just loves Cazcanes.
Yep.
He just
THH tequila head on it.
Shout out Santiago. Wish you were here. This is your favorite. We know.
But
That's so good.
I also think that I would call this a winter line because it does have so much cinnamon to it. It is kind of.
I think you're onto something.
It is kind of one of those like, let me put on my big comfy sweater. Let me put on my gray sweatpants with no underwear. Let's just hang out and chill. I mean,
Okay.
and if you have a fire going, like, cool, no big deal. I really think
You set the whole scene perfectly. I'm not going to lie. That actually sounds quite nice. And as you sit here in your hoodie, because
I am
today
freezing.
it is... We're still in August. It's not September yet. We still got another week before September. But...
It's the Florida in me that's cold.
Now we're in uncharted territory for me. Because I have not had the Repo or the Anejo. I'm kind of excited about this. And so that's where I'm kind of going with that. And well, we had the extra Anejo that Santiago brought over the very first visit he came up.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, folks, go to Tequila Matchmaker, look up these scores. They're off the charts. I mean, we got the community saying 89 on this, the panel saying 87. Okay. You're going to guess what it is. What is the barrel? I know you love guessing it. It's wood, yes. What rolls downstairs and comes in pairs, runs over your neighbor's dog. What fits on your back and great for a snack, it's log, log, log.
I'm going to leave that one alone. I feel like it's a used French.
Okay. And survey says you would be wrong on half of it. It is used. But it is used white oak American barrels. So, that being said, she sticks to the glass. We didn't talk about that on the other ones, but they really do.
Because I had already looked at it like 6 times.
Yeah, it really does. I see why you say French. I get caramel on that.
Exactly.
Vanillas, caramel.
Uh-huh.
I almost get a cream to that. I know they don't put the fibers in the fermentation, but it's slightly creamy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're not talking Cazcanes, which I've been tearing that bottle up lately.
Yeah, but they're so good.
It really, you know what? I think I'm going to buy another bottle of that Cazcanes, and I'm going to do a home project.
Okay.
We already did a home project on the Reposado, but I think I might do another.
You're buying a Cazcanes?
Actually, no. I'm going to buy the Cazcanes. Good call. He caught it for me. I'm sorry.
I'm like, hey, okay.
But, the agave's still not lost.
Well, at the same point, I'd be curious, because I feel like, even if you did like this with like a cherry wood and let that sit for a while, I feel like that would, kind of ignite this on fire. Mind you, we haven't tried either of the Repo or the Anejo yet, but I feel like that would be, more this brand's like niche.
In a compliment.
Correct. Correct.
I like it. This nose is really beautiful. All right, salute. We almost did it. There's my repo. So, side note, because we did do the Desnuda before this, and that Reposado, I told you, it did not have that whiskey flair to me. So I further my guess as unused barrels on that one, because I do get that whiskey flair on the Repo here.
And I do as well, and typically I don't. So yes, I would agree that this is definitely...
And you can see it's also used, because look at the color, it's more of a straw.
Right.
This one's a little bit darker, but not much. And when you go back to our other, go check it, our other video on Desnuda, you'll notice that those are much, much darker. Much darker. I'm enjoying it, though. It's very delicious. Like I said, this is my first for this, and I'm kind of interested in seeing, because I do see a flavor. There is a difference. There is a difference between NOM 1416 and 1590. I get it that this is
1614.
1614 and 1599.
Not 1416.
Yeah, dyslexia. I am dyslexic. I really, really am dyslexic. I'll be honest on that part. I do get a flavor difference, and I also did when I drank the other whole bottle, but not in one sitting. Thank you.
I mean,
not in one sitting. It was several hot tub nights out by the water. Just a great evening. I do get more. Oh, yes. I do get briny.
Ooh, okay.
I get more briny from the old NOM than I do the new NOM. But still enjoying myself. Okay, here we go. Rinse the glass out. Rinse my palate out. So far, of course, I knew I would, but so far I'm loving, if you take the price out of it. If you take the price out of it, my God, these are awesome. I'm not trying to say that I'm cheap, because God knows, everybody knows that I'm not cheap. I spend a lot of money on a lot of things. But I'm trying to think about, like, the average person. Spending this much money on tequila, to me, just seems absurd.
Right.
But it's delicious. But again, it's not cheap. And I just wish that, like we did that Desnuda, that was, like, blew my mind. It was delicious. And it was... The Anejo was only $67. This is like $130.
Yep.
It's twice as much.
And I'm really gonna go back to, I feel like this would be a seasonal tequila.
Agreed.
Where, like Desnuda or Mi Gente or Corrido or G4 are kind of all year round. I feel like this one has a place, and that would be, get some snow on the ground, this becomes what you're going to drink because of the cinnamons and everything in there. It just kind of reminds you of pie season.
It does not have pumpkin spice in it, ladies. I'm sorry, okay?
But you could add it. Hit up
Oh my God, it's Pumpkin season!
Hit up Tequila Headhunter and he will hook you up with the recipe on how to make a great pumpkin spice
Could you
Cazcanes
imagine
drink.
making like a rum cake, but instead using rum, using this?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh my gosh, that would be good. I think I'd probably use the Desnuda more. It's a little bit cheaper. If I'm going to throw it to a pie, I think I'd use the Desnuda.
So yes, ladies, make sure you blow up Tequila Headhunter's inbox with how do you make the best pumpkin
I would
spice
love that. That would make me laugh so
beverage.
hard. Oh my god. What did you do? Salud.
Salud.
No, I do need to talk about the nose. I feel like this one is actually a little bit brighter than this one.
Mm-hmm.
Am I off on that?
No, I agree.
It's a little bit brighter. It's
A little more floral.
Yeah, it's now giving me the floralness of the new
Blanco.
Nam
Right.
versus these two. I don't get the brininess to it. It's very... But you know what? Going back to it, it is giving me fall spices. Not pumpkin, but still floral, but yet still some kind of... I don't want to say cinnamon because it's not exactly there. Man, what is that?
It's a false spice. I will definitely tell you
Yeah,
that.
so
Like an
it's not
allspice.
it's not as
It's not a
pungent
clove
as
for sure.
It's definitely not a clove. It's not that hard. Maybe like the allspice. What is this? Yeah, maybe. I want to say apple pie spice, but it's not as cinnamony
Right.
as that. But it's almost there.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost there.
And that's what I feel like the Repo, as it sits on your tongue, really turns into like a full-on cinnamon, where it's toned down with the Anejo.
This Repo would be amazing with cigar. Chilling with a cigar, having.
There you go.
night.
You got your fire on. You got your gray sweatpants in your hoodie with a cigar and this. There you go.
Can't complain.
Watching the
Today's
the
a
leaves
little
roll
bit
by.
more chilly than it has been the last couple of weeks, so it's kind of nice. Might be a nice night for a bonfire, and chilling out with a bonfire. That's what I'm getting. These are the vibes I'm getting.
Absolutely.
Palette, go.
That's what we've already discussed.
I was talking about the nose. Is that what you get on the palate?
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
I'm like, what? Anywho, so
On the palate, I am getting more cinnamon. Cinnamon-y. Cinnamon-y. That would have been out. That's what I would say.
well, so this is a recommendation. Absolutely great, great line here.
So
by
I'm gonna.
Cazcanes.
Yes, I recommend it, but I want to put that little extra clause on it. If money is not an object, grab you a couple bottles. It's amazing. It's good. I already went through one bottle of the Blanco, but I'm a Blanco fan. I really am a Blanco fan. I know that. But the other ones are delicious. I just experienced these for the first time tonight, as you see. And I just wish that they were more reasonably priced. Again, I'm not trying to say that I'm cheap, but I feel like there's so many great brands that are out there that are giving great flavors, doing it right. They're not adding additives, and are more reasonably priced that you can throw it in your bar. You can have it at your home. But if you're trying to, if you don't care about the price, then yes, grab these up. They're really good. Does that explain it right? I hope.
I get it.
Guys, thank you very much for tuning in for another great episode. I appreciate you. I really, really, really do. Keep us in mind. Spread us out on the socials so that way we can get more followers. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and the notification bell.
Correct.
Thank you. Ultimately, guys, remember to sip,
Savor and celebrate.
Salud.
Salud.